I made this video to show you some interesting things going on with this basement under construction. I took this photo as I was snooping around a new subdivision going in, and we've got poured concrete walls on the outside, here and here. The basement floor has not been poured yet. As I've said before, it's always done as a second step, separate from the walls. But there are some drain pipes here. Now, these connect to weeping tile on the outside of the foundation, or weeping tile that will be there on the outside of the foundation before it's backfilled. And those weeping tiles and these pipes collect water, rainwater and snow melt that would normally seep down to the bottom of the basement walls, and it directs it all together and sends it away somewhere lower than what we're seeing here. Since this is in a subdivision, it probably goes to a storm sewer somewhere. So this is the kind of thing that's been built into high quality modern basements so that they'll function properly and have every chance to be dry. A couple of things you might find interesting. So this is, as I said, this is a poured concrete foundation. So forms were used. They were set up to hold the concrete in place while it's curing. And you can see here, these forms are tall and narrow. And each one of these lines marks the joint between one form member and another. Now, look more closely here and you'll see some round marks. Let's just take a close look here. Some marks here, 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 here. These are left over from the ties that connected the forms on the inside face of the basement to the outside face. And depending on the system used, there could be plastic ties that go right through the concrete, or wire. And when the form is stripped, those things are cut, the form is removed, and then the wire or the plastic tie is cut flush with the wall. Now, the thing is, the plastic wire, or the wire goes right through the wall, so it's kind of a penetration. And if there's water out there and it wants to get in, it will try to get in through these spots. Now, there shouldn't be water there because of the way the basement's constructed, so that the water can drain down and never lay against the side of the foundation wall at any point in its height. But unpredictable and unexpected things happen sometimes. So it makes sense. If your basement looks like this and you've got these little round holes here, it makes sense to waterproof those, to fill them and waterproof them. Polyurethane caulking does an excellent job. It sticks very well, it remains flexible forever, and it's highly waterproof too. So just something to keep in mind if you've got this kind of a basement. And if you don't, then I hope you find it interesting. There's a couple of other things here. This pocket that you see here, and then over here too, that's probably for some kind of beams, I would think, support beams. Out here, there's a ledge, a masonry ledge, and it's high enough up that I'm pretty sure that's a ledge for a brick veneer to sit on. So you can tell what sort of a house this is going to be. And I think they're doing a pretty good job here, actually, building this basement with the drainage pipes. And this same subdivision, later in the day after I took this photo, I saw some workers putting some of that dimpled drainage membrane on the outside. So this photo was taken a number of years ago. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a really nice basement right in this spot, along with hundreds of other houses that were built in the same way, in the same location.